Hello, friends. All right, I'm gonna just wait for everyone to come on and then we'll get started. But in the meantime, I'm gonna post my shopping link right here in the comments. And this is where you can find all the makeup I'm about to use. So yesterday we did the stick foundation tutorial, and then the day before that we did the liquid foundation. So today I wanted to share with you guys the spray foundation. So now you have kind of a tutorial to reference to like see how all of the makeup really kind of matches, but how to apply. So if you did have any questions or anything, you can always refer back to them. So make sure that you follow me here on Facebook if you don't already. All you have to do is either go to my page, Rhea Hope, and give it a thumbs up and like the page. So two things, thumbs up, which is liking it, and then clicking the follow button. Those are the two things that you should do to my page. And then top right hand corner over here, you'll see 3 dots. Make sure you click those to turn on live notifications. And then in the bottom left hand corner, make sure that you are sharing this to your page. So I'm super excited. One of my favorite nude lipsticks just got restocked yesterday. So we're going to be doing that. And then we're going to do just full coverage and just like I'm going to show you guys how to make your lashes look hella long. If you're from Northern California. Northern Californians always say hella. I don't know why. But Southern Californians, we're like, no, that's a weird word. But really, really long. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that. All right, so hello, how are you guys? Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Kathy, you have to get our skincare. Oh my gosh, our skincare is incredible. It's so, so, so good. My skin used to be tore up from the floor up. It was so bad and uneven. Oh gosh, the texture was awful. And I used to think like, oh, I'm just stuck with it. Like this is my skin now. And it wasn't until I started using our whole makeup line, or I'm sorry, our whole skincare line that I really was like, wow. I started seeing like, oh, broke my thing. I started seeing really big difference in like how my skin looked. And then the other big thing that really kind of like bumped it up where I started seeing like drastic results was the eye cream. There we go. If you guys haven't grabbed the eye cream, highly recommend. It's incredible. It has peptides to it, so it helps produce collagen on your under eye. Also has caffeine in it, which gives you an instant eye lift. Sign me up. Have I sold you yet? It's so good. I'm trying to empty my thing. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. If you guys haven't grabbed this yet, very common question. And I had it too, actually, when I first started shopping with Younique. The eyeliners, they don't twist. They sharpen. And same with the lip liners. They sharpen. So if you guys haven't grabbed this yet, it's our pencil sharpener. It's going to be under tools, and it's going to be under more tools. And it's like $7, $7.50, I think. And it's like the best sharpener for eyeliner, lip liners, hands down. Yes, absolutely. I feel like I've used a lot of skincare like in my time searching for like what's right for me, and it wasn't until I grabbed Uology's line, and I like it because you can like customize it for your struggles. So like they have like a baseline, and then you pick the boosters like Jamba Juice, where you get to like add in certain things. So with our skincare line, you get to pick your boosters, like whether it be firming, brightening, glow. These are all boosters. What are the other ones? Tinting. There's a ton of booster options in each thing. So highly, highly, highly recommend to make sure to check out the skincare line. Lisa, message me. I give you the link to the strapless that I wear. What would you recommend for under eye fine lines, as I notice them more when the foundation is on? So I would make sure to get the blending buds is really, really important. And then also make sure you're wearing your eye cream underneath your makeup. Do you have anything for dark spots as a skin regimen? The rose water is really good for helping to lighten those. And then also the Uology serum. You can do a booster in that, Linda, called the Brighten and Glow booster. And those really help ease sunspots. You have 3 of them? Nice. Yeah, the eye cream is so crazy, like, important. It's amazing because not only does it tighten your under eyes, so if you struggle with under eye puffiness, the eye cream's incredible for that because it helps to tighten and like give you this like instant lift on your under eyes, and then also it helps to heal fine lines and dark circles. So good. Yes, Kathy, message me and I can give you a recommendation. It's just 40-year-old. Message me. And this goes for everybody. If you need to be color matched, or if you have if you need any recommendations or anything, just message me a selfie facing a window. If you tap on my face, a little description window will pop down, and you can click on my name. It'll take you to my business page, and you'll see an option to be able to send me a message there. So make sure that you send me a message so that way I can give you a recommendation. Since cashmere powder is out of stock, what do you recommend? I'm trying to think what the equivalent is. You'd want the shade darker than, the shade 1 darker than Jacquard, but I'm spacing on the name of that. So if you go to my website and then go to the Unique Press powders, go to that and then go 1 shade darker than Jacquard. Hello, hi. All right, so now we're going to take our spray foundation and our kabuki brush, and I'm going to shake, 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 and then I'm going to hold it close to the brush. I don't think the eye cream ever sold out. Yes, I will be linking it's actually a bodysuit. It's not a tank top, but I'll link my, strapless bra. I'll link my bodysuit, and my necklaces and stuff over on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. And all you have to do is click the profile picture, which it has like a red circle around it, and my stories will start to play. The rose water is going to be under toners, under skincare on my website. All right, so I'm going to take this real close and I'm going to spray. Oop, missed the whole brush. You're going to spray it right onto the brush, and then I'm going to go right into my face with this. And this is, like I said, one of my favorite foundations because of how soft it feels on the skin and how it doesn't look like you have anything on your skin. I actually used this on my mom on her makeup live that we did on, what was it, Wednesday? So if you want to see how it looks on more mature skin, you can check out that tutorial. But I and her both really love this foundation option because, like I said, of how soft it looks and feels on your skin. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. It feels lighter than a liquid foundation would and provides full coverage. So I like to take this and I'll put this all over my skin. I'm using the Kabuki brush by Unique to apply, and then I always bring it down your neck. But I wanted to show you guys half my face with this before I did the other to show you the coverage. Is that not amazing? I love that it's so soft on my skin, but it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on. It doesn't feel like I have anything on, and it has a cooling effect because it comes out of the aerosol can. So it helps with inflammation. So if you struggle with, again, puffiness, this is a really great option for you. And then because it's a spray airbrush foundation option, it doesn't seep into your fine lines and wrinkles. So if you have a lot of fine lines, wrinkles, or large pores, this is another really good option for you because, like I said, it sits on the skin really, really nicely. If you do struggle with makeup like sitting on top of the skin rather than looking blended, however, I would make sure to always use your blending buds, which I'm going to use in a second to kind of enhance the makeup look, but we'll get to that in a second. But I'm using the shade Taffeta in the spray foundation today. I'm using the shade Taffeta. Yeah, make sure you go back and watch my mom's makeup. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I love makeup. I think it's an expression of, it's almost like art. I love playing around with makeup. I love the way makeup makes me feel. So, yeah, all personal preference. Do you use the same color as the liquid? No, I use the shades Lace in the liquid and the stick, and I use the shade Taffeta in the spray, but I can also use the shade Lace in the spray too. So it's super blendable. So you can kind of play around with what colors you want to wear in it. So just message me a selfie facing a window and I can tell you what colors you should use. Is that good foundation if you have pores and more mature makeup? Yes. How long does it last? It lasts like, when you're wearing it, it lasts like 12 hours at least. It has a really, really good hold. It's the best option for humidity, or if you're going through menopause and you're sweating a lot, or if you work in a kitchen, it's really good. But a bottle will last you around 4 months if you're using it every day. How long does this foundation last you? About 4 months-ish. Best way to clean your brushes, use a Zote cleaning bar. how can I access the bronze look video you did about 3 days ago? Barbara, you'll just go to either my YouTube channel, which is Rhea Hope, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is Rhea Hope, and scroll down and you can see all the tutorials that I've done. Super question, do you have to wear a mask where you live? Because I haven't been wearing a mask because it's all over the inside of a mask and I feel so dirty. Yes, we have to wear masks here. It's mandatory to go into places who wear masks, so I haven't been going anywhere because I don't like masks. I'm not trying to be a rebel, so I will wear it when I have to, but if I have to wear a mask, I would do the spray foundation. That would have the best kind of hold. Sent you a selfie yesterday. I'm going to respond to all of my color matches today. What if Eyelit is a good shade for now? Yes, it's a really good shade for olive skin for sure. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm just spraying it right against the bud, as you see, and I'm going right in with this. So this is going to really compress the makeup down in a place and blend it out and just making it look so much softer and blended. So like I said before, if you have large pores or fine lines or wrinkles, or you just feel like your makeup is just looking like it's sitting on top of your skin rather than looking soft on your skin, 2 things I would recommend. 1, make sure that you are exfoliating. Younique has an exfoliating face mask, and that's amazing. I'd also make sure that you're using a good facial brush. I actually talked a lot about that on my stories today. I use the brush by Fancy called the Cora 3. It's like a facial cleaning brush, and that really exfoliates your skin. So I would definitely make sure to use that. And then also the blending buds are so important. Yeah, I know, I feel very suffocated in those too. I don't see how soaking up your own CO2 is healthy, but that's a topic for a different day. Is damp? Yes, you're going to want to make sure that you use these damp. So you wring them underneath the water and then you squeeze them till no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. All right, so now for concealer, I'm going to use my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I use about that much, and then I always will warm this up between my fingers, and then you're going to go right in with this, and this really is going to bump up the coverage and also make it look even brighter and hide everything you got going on. I always rave about our concealer because of how opaque it is. Meaning you can't see through it. It is so good for hiding dark circles or sunspots or what have you. Look at my eyes. Is that amazing? You guys, I love this concealer. So it is a little bit of a thicker consistency, so I always recommend to make sure that you're using the blending buds when you're applying this. And then I always will take it into a triangle. So I go like this, down like this, to elongate the under eye, which is going to help make your eye look whiter, brighter, more youthful. And then I kind of take it all the way up. So I use it in this whole section. And then I'll sometimes kind of take it around my mouth as well, or wherever I need a little bit more of a brightening effect. But I love our concealer, but I do recommend that you use it with the Blending Bud by Younique. So make sure that you are really compressing this down into place. Okay, so now that our coverage is done, now I'm going to set everything so everything stays in place all day. So I'm going to take my dry beauty blender. I like this one because it's flat. And then I'm going to take my setting spray, and then I'll just mist my setting spray on there. And then I'm going to take my Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Now I popped the cap off mine so I could use it in a baking technique, but you can totally utilize the mesh plate that it comes with if you're wanting. But I'm going to just pop this on wherever I have oily skin or used my concealer. So this is really going to absorb any of that natural oil pushing against your skin. This is also a really good product for helping to brighten your under eye. So if you've been feeling like your makeup's been looking really dull, or you just want like a more brightening effect, this is a really, really good product. I also really love this too, and I know I'm going to be outside or if it's super humid, because again, it's going to absorb that instead of letting those elements kind of make my makeup run or look shiny or greasy or whatever. So if you do have dry skin or more mature skin, what I do recommend is to make sure that you're just using less of the product if need be. Yes, this one is called a Real Techniques sponge. And then I take my fan brush and I'll just sweep this away. The fan brushes are really good brushes to have for either setting spray and or highlighting. And Younique's I love because it's super soft and large. All right, so I just fan all of that away, and then now we can move on. What color spray foundation would you recommend if you use cashmere and the stick? I would try to stick with the same color if possible. But if that color's not in stock, you can kind of go up or down in color. But if your like true shade isn't in stock, just message me and we can figure it out. But the best thing I always tell you guys is to please send me a message here on Facebook, and then I can like give you a better recommendation rather than kind of like guessing. I'd rather like see what your skin looks like and then give you a good recommendation based off that. Should you get a lighter color concealer than foundation use? I typically do recommend that because it's more brightening and it's flattering on your skin, but you don't have to. You can use the same shade if you're wanting to. There is benefits of using your same shade in foundation, because then you can use it in place of foundation if you're wanting something really fast. Of course, Kelly. Thank you. Did you just get your lips done? Like 2 weeks ago. All right, so now for, not that. I want that one. I want this one. We're going to do the pressed powder now in the shade Taffeta. And this is more of like a finishing powder. I always do recommend that you use this product, whether, I don't care what type of skin you have, dry, oily, normal, whatever, you like full coverage, light coverage, any kind of coverage. I always recommend that you're using this product, because this this pressed powder is so silky soft. It's almost like a finishing powder, like I called it earlier, which is going to give you this really even, gorgeous finish. Also is going to help to set the makeup in place. So like I said, against any elements or oily skin or humidity or whatever. And I just applied it with a big kabuki brush all over. And this is going to ensure that everything stays in place and looks really flawless all day long. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and contour. So one of my favorite products to contour with is actually a pressed powder, and I like it because it's really easy to blend. So I take the pressed powder in the shade Twill, and then I'll take that on top of the tapered blusher brush. I'll go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, and then I go back and forth like this. And then once you start to see that line, then I'll start to swirl over that area, just like this. Isn't that pretty? I love how soft this color is. And then same thing for my forehead. I'll follow my natural hairline, and I'll just kind of focus it in the corners. Oh, you can't? Alicia, try like a butter knife. How often do you wash your brushes? I'm overdue to wash my brushes, actually. But I try to wash them like once a week. But typically it's like every other week, to be honest. Message you about getting the right shades. Perfect, Rebecca. I'll make sure to message you back today. Always look at your studs. Oh yeah, these are from, I think, Vici dolls. I've had them in my ears for like a year. All right, so now around the jawline, you're just going to take that same product and go around the jaw. I always stop about 2 finger lengths away from your mouth all the way down. And then same goes for like your jawline. This is also a really like flattering technique if you are a little bit older and you're experiencing any droopage from your cheeks, which is totally natural and normal. But I did this on my mom and she was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good, because it really brings that structure back to your face. So a really great option to try. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, but I wanted to show you guys the difference. Click the little thumbs up if you see the difference in my face. Isn't that crazy? Just a little bit of contouring really gives that amazing structure to your face. Also warms up your complexion and makes your makeup look like it matches so much better. So if you are using a foundation option, especially with it being summer and all, and it starts to look too light, using a contour is a super easy way to be able to warm up your complexion and make your makeup look like it matches a lot better, and also give you that structure back to your skin. I have a hard time getting my foundation to press on my nose, so I would make sure to use concealer on your nose, and I would also use the blending bud. But your pre-makeup routine is really going to matter for you, so make sure that you're using the same pre-makeup routine that I do, which is setting spray, primer, setting spray. Yes, Tracy, my Sparkle Bands code is Rhea10. I would have makeup all over that beautiful white top. I do a little bit, but I like this makeup because it actually stays where you put it. It's not like there's not a ton of like fallout. Which category you can Fine Twill Pressed Powder. Rebecca, you're going to go under Face, and then it's going to be under Unique Pressed Powder, and the twill will be right there. But if you ever have any trouble finding anything on the website, feel free to reach out to me and ask me for the link, and I can find that for you so fast and easy. All right, so now for blush, I'm going to use the shade Supple, which is one of my favorite colors for just a very soft and subtle blush look. It still has that really pretty sheen to your skin, but I like it because it kind of matches my contour color, so it gives you this really pretty kind of bronzy finish. So if you're not really into like pink or red blushes, this is a good option because it's more of a peachy tone. So see how it like still gives me some color to my skin without looking like I have a ton of blush on, and any blusher brush would do for that step. All right, so now for highlighting, I'm going to do the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. I use this one every day. I love how it complements everyone's skin tone. It looks so beautiful on. It has these rosy tones to it, so it gives you this really pretty dewy finish. And I like to kind of pop that on the highest parts of my cheekbone, and I'm using a Sephora highlight brush for this. So just kind of tap that on, Cupid's bow. Just like that. So pretty. I wear organza. What powder should I contour with? I would recommend Twill for everyone, but if you are really wanting a lighter contour color, I'd probably do Tweed. But you can always feel free to message me. I don't have the link to these, unfortunately. Something different about me today? I wonder what it is. Okay, so now what I was going to do is I was actually going to, this is definitely out of turn in my makeup look, but I wanted to do it because I always forget. So I'm going to take the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Iridescent now, and I'm going to take this on my middle finger. Look how pretty that is. And I'm going to pop this on the inner corner of my eye, and like I said, I'm doing this step because I keep forgetting, so I figure I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. But this is a really good little trick to make your like eyes pop. Typically you do this step before or around the time that you're doing your eyeshadow, but whatevs. Isn't that pretty? But this is a really good trick too, because you can use this for highlighting like your cheekbone too. All right, so now that I don't forget that step, I feel like I went too high though, right here. Okay, so now let's see what we want to do now. Eyebrows. What am I gonna do for eyebrows? Did I get out a brow pencil? I did not. Okay, let me find it. All right, so brows, I'm just going to use my brow pencil today. This is in the shade Medium. Restocks next month, praise the Lord. But the light shade is still in stock, so if you have blonde hair, gray hair, red hair, or light hair, the light shade is still in stock, and this is one of my favorite products for using for your eyebrows because it gives you really precise application with how dainty the pencil is. So I do it the same way I use my Brow Obsession palette. I follow the tear duct straight up, and that's where I kind of like cap off the brow, and then I'll take it from the top corner, and I'll take it all the way to the arch, and then I'll take it through the tail, and then same thing down here, I'll connect it all, and then I'll color in. So it's just like outlining and then coloring in. Can I use the Pearly bronzer instead of blush? I would try it and see, because typically you're going to want some kind of blush color to give you that like flushed color to your skin, because when you're using like bronzers and powders, you have a tendency to wash out your skin, your natural like flush color. So you can look a little bit pale, or not pale, but just like washed out. So I always do recommend using some kind of blush. So that's why I always recommend the shade Supple, because it's not really like a blush color. It's like a peachy color. She uses Zote. Yes. Thank you. Yes, make sure you search Rhea Hope, and that's where you can find me on Pinterest, on YouTube, on Instagram. Try to make it easy and make it all the same name. I'm in the process of making a TikTok, but I'm trying to get this girl to sell me her name because she uses Rhea Hope. Like, give me my name back, girl. But to be continued. All right, so once we've done our brows, which again, I'm just taking this to the arch and then taking it through the tail and then connecting it all and then coloring in, just like that. And it really, when you're doing your brows, it really, really, really frames your face. It does a lot. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know how I feel about doing my brows. And I'm telling you, it's really important. All right, so now for our eye look, we're going to take our eyeliner. This is in the shade Perfect, which is like our black. And I'm going to use this on my upper and lower waterlines. And I love this eyeliner because it actually stays put. All right. And then once we've done that, now I'm going to take this and very lightly just run it along my lash line on top. And like I said, I love this eyeliner because it's so creamy that doing this, you're not like pulling at your eye. It simply just like glides along it. And then same thing over here. And doing this step is going to help make your lashes look a little bit thicker. Just like that. Super soft, super easy. And again, that was the eyeliner in the shade Perfect. All right, now we're going to set our makeup and then we're going to do our lips. And like I had said before, setting your makeup is so important. I'm actually going to set it a little bit better because we're going to be outside like all day today. So I'm going to make sure to set it really well because this is what's going to hold everything in a place all day long. It's going to take away that makeup-y look or the powdery look, and it's going to also help just keep everything in place. So it's not going to transfer if I hug anyone or if I'm on my phone or whatever. So this really, really is important. And I also like to do this step before I do my mascara because I don't like my mascara looking or feeling more wet after I've done it. So I like to do this step before so that way when I go in with my mascara next, it doesn't make it more wet. I actually didn't do any eyeshadow today. I just did my eyeliner in the shade Perfect. And then I did the Touch of La Mode Luminizer in the shade Iridescent. So this is actually a highlight. So you can find it under highlight. It's the stick, or the cream to powder is what it's called on the website. And that was the shade Iridescent that I popped on the inner corner. I set it with this guy right here. This is the Touch Behold setting spray, and this is going to be under setting on my website. So everything I'm using is all available here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Everything also has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. Oh, yay. I'm so excited for you, Patty. Touch Behold setting spray, eyeshadow, instant. Does it make a difference if the eyeliner or the waterline is above or below? I don't think it really matters. I would maybe play around with it and see what looks and works best for you. All right, so now for lashes, I'm going to first go in with the lash primer. And I love this lash primer because not only gives you crazy good length and volume paired with your mascaras, but it also hydrates your lashes and it has a curled applicator which helps. So I just go from the base of the lash all the way up with that. And then same thing on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my 4D mascara. Now, I got these done when the nail salons were open. Like, dang it. Did you use setting spray before your makeup? Yes, Lisa. So I swear by my pre-makeup routine, which is the setting spray I just showed you. I spray that on my skin, and then after that dries, I go in with this one right here. This is the mattifying face primer. I go in with that next, and I apply that all over my face, and I let that sit on my skin for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I spray my setting spray again. So I use the setting spray not only to set my skin, but also to set the primer. So it really makes a difference in the outcome of your foundation. It makes your makeup look more full coverage, softer if you have large pores. It makes your, helps kind of disguise those. So it really, or blurs is the better word I should use. It really does a lot. Okay, so now for this 4D mascara, it is incredible. I love this mascara. Gives you the best length and volume. A lot of mascaras I feel like give you one or the other. You either get like these really gorgeous long lashes or you get like really gorgeous volume lashes, but this does both. So you're just going to take that from the base of the lash all the way up. Just like that. And there we have it. Isn't that crazy? Look how long my eyelashes look. So good. Yeah, our stupid governor just closed them again. And I do not feel bad saying that. Do not like him. Okay, so now we're gonna, car license plate, Spirit's looking for that. Huh? Do you use the in place of moisturizer? So I don't really, your name would be Karen. I don't really use a moisturizer. I tend to use a rose water. So when I do my pre-makeup routine in the morning, I always wash my face and then I'll use my rose water and then I will do my pre-makeup routine. So rose water, setting spray, primer, setting spray. That's always what I do. I've used so many mascaras over the years and this is the best. I so agree. How do I get my lashes to stop clumping together? So I would grab this brush right here if it's still available. This is the Lash Brow Comb. You're going to want to take the metal side and comb through your eyelashes. That really helps. Yes, I like the 4D mascara like better than any mascara I've ever used. Yes, you can order from the UK or Mexico or Canada or wherever. So you just will order right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. So everything that I've used is available there, and it doesn't matter where you live. You can shop there, and just make sure that you, I'm distracted. You see my name at the top of the page. So you should see either my picture or my name. So make sure that you see one or the other. And if you don't, message me before you place your order. Yes, so comb through your eyelashes really helps kind of separate your lashes. And then you can also use this one too. I know they're not, Karen. You're good. Okay, so now I'm going to do the lip liner in the shade Prudent. And I'm going to line my lips with this. And you guys, if you're not using a lip liner, it makes the biggest difference on, one, how good it holds your lipstick into place because they're smudge proof, and then it also helps to overdraw your lips, which I love to do. And this is my favorite color, is the shade Prudent. All right, so now I'm gonna use the lipstick that just got restocked. I'm so excited. This is the shade Snarky. And this is one of my favorite colors because it's more of a like plum nude. If you guys were huge fans of the color Stellar, this is like super close to that. So I'm going to take this all the way to the lip liner. And I love our liquid lipsticks, you guys. They're so creamy. They're matte without drying or pulling or peeling. Yes, Prudent works for like all lip colors. That's why I love it. I have hooded eyes is the best for me to wear any eyeshadow. Dawn, I actually did my makeup, or my mom's makeup the other day, and she has hooded eyes. And so I showed you like my favorite eye look to do. Thanks, Heather. Thank you. Yes, oh my gosh, this one is so good. I love it. It's the shade Snarky. And then I take it all the way to the lip liner, like I said. And these, you guys, have such a good hold for being just like a normal lip liner, or lipstick. All right, not pretty? But we're not done yet. So now I'm gonna take the concealer in the shade Organza, which is what I use on my under eye. And I'm going to take a little bit of that. And I'm going to pop this right on top. I'm going to take a little bit more. And I love doing this trick because it totally neutralizes any lip color you do. And it looks so good. So this is a really good little trick if you apply a lipstick and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I like that, or it looks a little dark. Perfect little trick. Isn't that pretty? I wish my birthday on the 29th. Oh, yay, happy birthday. Yes, you love Subtle. That's one of my favorite ones too. But this one's really fun because I like a darker nude sometimes and not so much of a pastel nude or a pink nude. So this is a really fun one, especially when I'm either doing no makeup or no eyeshadow or like a bronzy look. I really love this color. So again, that was the shade Snarky in the liquid lipstick. So pretty. Snarky is the color. So lipstick and Snarky, and then we did the lip liner in Prudent, and these two, like I said, are available. Snarky just got restocked, so make sure you snag this before it sells out. It's so pretty. Yes, that's what I was saying, Stacy. The liquid lipsticks have a really great hold for being just like a lipstick. Snarky is the color. And then everything I use is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. So that's the makeup look. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your Saturdays. Yes, and then a dab of concealer, exactly. So I just used a little bit of concealer, kind of all over, and then the liquid lipstick. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Tammy. So make sure to message me here on Facebook if you guys need any recommendations or if you need any help picking out your products. I'm so happy to help. And yes, make sure that if you missed any of my tutorials from this last week, you just go to my Facebook if you search Rhea Hope, and then you can scroll down to catch any of those on the replay. And then, like I had posted in the top here, the whole website is 25% off when you order 5 qualifying products. The skincare isn't a part of the deal, but everything else is, even the tools, like the brushes I use. So 5 different products make it qualifying. Like you can't buy like 5 eyeshadows and it doesn't work. So 5 different ones, and it saves 25% off. I don't know what my deal is with my hair. I haven't decided. I think I want to grow like my bangs out to match, and then we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. But make sure you go follow me over on Instagram. I'm going to do a really fun try on my Instagram stories. So look up Rhea Hope, and then, yeah, catch the stories. You just, well, click on the little profile picture. It has a red circle around it. You click there, and then my stories will begin to play. So I love you all. I'll see you over on Instagram for the rest of the day. And please send me a message if you guys need any help or have any questions. All right, bye.